barely ever practice stuff just up and down. I just learn new concepts and then work on them in creative ways. So I don't practice things up and down anymore. Like for instance, this groove, if I was going to practice in the old way, I would just play major scales up and down. But now I do more like that. I'm like, oh, I could play this scale, and instead of just playing it up and down, oh, I'm gonna kind of make different melodic ideas with that different scale. So I don't just play scales up and down anymore, or scales, you know, people learn these in thirds. I never do that anymore. I'm just trying to find new concepts to play on chords, and then think of ways I can create bass lines, fills, and melodies with that stuff, you know. So again, I'm not really doing this kind of. I don't practice like that anymore. See, that's a phrase versus dee dee doo 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 doo. Yeah, so I'm more trying to work on new concepts played in musical ways, not playing scales and stuff just up and down. There's no point doing that anymore, except like if I'm bored or I've forgotten a scale or something, maybe. Yeah. Recommend a record album with your favorite bass tone. Wow, this is an impossible question to answer, but anything by Bob Marley. Every Bob Marley album, Family Man Barrett on bass, that is incredible. So yeah, I would just say, especially Bob Marley live, any Bob Marley live record, that's, you know, amazing. Anything with Bernard Edwards on it, incredible. The melodic minor scale is a minor scale, and I like to think of it as being the same as Dorian, but with a natural 7. That's a quick way to remember it. So that would be the melodic minor scale. Okay. So the first thing I would do is I would play the chord that goes with it, and listen to that, and be like, huh. Get that mood in your ears. You know, this is quite a out there sound if you've never checked it out. And then I would, the same way I do with my major scale, I would really get this under my fingers and in my ears, be able to understand the sound. So if someone else played it, I could say, I think that's a melodic minor. And then learning, you know, all your arpeggios just like you did with the major scale. Because, yeah, there's some interesting things with melodic minor. You have those 2 dominant 7, 2 half diminished next to each other, which I think is really cool. It's pretty, you know. So I think that's quite interesting for coming up with some cool fills. Learning a 3-note per string, so you know, here's melodic minor across all strings and 3-note per string. So being able to, you know, and then like I teach when I teach modes, okay, once you have that down, then you can start changing the order of notes. Instead of just playing 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, play 2 1 3 2 1 3 2 1 3, and already you're going to start getting melodic ideas in your ears from melodic minor. Then go 3 1 2. And again already. So just just trying to make these simple melodies across the whole bass. That will be the next step I would take. And once you can do all that, then it's like, okay, cool, where do you use this? A common place you can use it is on dominant chords. So if there's F dominant 7, playing melodic minor of the 4th, and understanding how to resolve back to the dominant 7 chord. So again, here's F dominant 7, and I'm playing B flat melodic minor, and finding places to resolve. So you can see that the 7th of that melodic minor scale is the 3rd of F dominant 7. So of course, that's a really good place to resolve. Now with B flat melodic minor, if you actually check it out, only this note here is non-diatonic. So you're kind of saying F7 with a sharp 5. Okay? So when you play B flat melodic minor, you're kind of making it sound like F7 with a sharp 5. And it doesn't matter where you see it, the dominant 7, you can kind of imply that that's what's happening by using melodic minor of the 4th. If you play melodic minor of the 5th, okay, again, if you look at it, you're now implying F7 with a sharp 11. And again, if you take your F7, you play C melodic minor, and you look at it, you're like, oh wow, everything is diatonic except this one note. So when you play B flat melodic minor of the 4th of a dominant chord, you're making it sound like 7 sharp 5. When you play it off the 5th of a dominant chord, you're making it sound like 7 sharp 11. Only one note is changing. People think, whoa, that's like so crazy when you play melodic minor dominant chord. No, only one note difference when you do those two options. So I would start with those ones, because you don't want to start with like every note being altered, because your ear's not ready for that yet, you know. So again, just try playing F7 and then playing B flat mixolydian and resolve. And then F7 and playing C melodic minor and resolving. See, I can end on that flat 3 of E flat melodic minor is the flat 7 of the dominant chord. It's very nice. You see, that's a nice note, and it's in that scale. So yeah, I know I just absolutely went for it there by melodic minor, but you asked for it. See, that was a melodic minor fill on a dominant chord. So again, you got F dominant 7, and I'm playing. See, there's a nice place to resolve. Yeah.